Hello YouTube, my name is Natero, and today I'll be bringing you the 4 best ways to use the M39 EMR. And these are the 4 current variations that I use myself, so please like, comment, and subscribe on this video, and enjoy. These are the 4 variations of the M39 I'll be using. First up is the M39 EMR CQB. Alright, this is the M39 EMR CQB gun I'm using. Now, all the names are just kind of made up. I mean, this is the M39 EMR, but I gave it that little CQB thing just because that's the type of attachments I'm using it. First, I'm going to use the red dot sight Coyote, just so I can see my ranges all around me, basically. I don't want to be zoomed in and I can't see anything close to me. Next, I'm going to use the laser sight to give me more hip fire accuracy on off the hip. So, you know, if you have that guy that tries to sneak up on you, you're already on him. Next, I'm going to use the muzzle brake just because this gun does have quite a bit of kick, and you want to try to reduce as much kick as possible. So, put the muzzle brake on there to get rid of the top recoil. Next, you want to use a foregrip. I know that gets even more accuracy on your hip fire. And most people use the angled grip, but for close quarters combat, kind of like team deathmatch or defuse, you'd want to use this just because if someone wants to pop out, as I said earlier, you can get them right away. Up next is the M39 EMR all-purpose. Out of the 4 M39 EMRs, this is the one I use the most, mainly because I can see everything at all ranges. Close or distance, I can still see you. So, to get things started, I'm going to slap on a Coyote sight, just so I can see you at either a really big distance, or if you're right up on me, I can still see you. No matter what the distance, I can still see. Next, I'm going to put on Target Detector, so that even helps me if there's someone at a longer range, it will spot them for me. On hardcore, that doesn't usually work out all that well. Oh well. Next, you can either put on the muzzle brake or the compensator. It doesn't really matter. I mean, if you want less upwards recoil, then I'd put on the muzzle brake. If you want more side-to-side, or less side-to-side recoil, you'd want to use the compensator. And then lastly, you're going to want to use the angled grip. So you can put as many shots as you can downrange at the guy that could be 100, 200 meters out. Up next is the M39 EMR all gillied up. This gun is from the fan favorite, or supposed to be modeled after, the fan favorite mission all gillied up sniper that you use by Lieutenant Price, the M21 suppressed with a ghillie wrap. Now sadly, I didn't copy it exactly, as at the time I didn't come up with a name. I just thought, hey, this is what I use on the night map, let's name it. Although, you can just use this just as good, I suppose. For starters, you're going to want to use a thermal sight or an ACOG. For your secondary, you're going to either want to use canted iron sights or laser sight for that guy that just wants to pop up in your frickin' face. Then third, you're going to want to use a suppressor. It doesn't really matter on the size of the suppressor. It's just what you like the best. But you want to try and stay suppressed as much as possible. And then the bipod is just there as pretty much as a reminder, or if you need a stability shot, to not spam this, as I am here. You want to take your shots carefully so they don't know that you're there. If you watch my previous video about how to stay stealthy. Last up is the M39 EMR long-range rifle. This is the last one up for today, and this is gotta be one of my favorites. I know it's not the one I use the most, but it is a lot of fun to use. You can also see me use this one in my previous M39 EMR sniping video. Now I'm going to be redoing that, in case you are wondering, with a no commentary, just because I'm pretty sure not everyone wants to hear me gabbing at the entire video. Up first, I'm going to tell you guys to put on the Chinese ACOG sight, just because of simply the sights. It is a lot easier to hit targets at range with this sight versus the ACOG or the PS014, the Russian one. Then you're going to want to put on canted iron sights. I don't recommend laser sights because the laser sight will give you away at these extremely long ranges. Because if they just look in your general direction, oh, there's a red dot, they know to go for you. Unless you're not very good about turning it off. But this, I say canted irons are the best. Next, you're going to want to put on a heavy barrel to give you that long-range accuracy and a bipod, so when you're laying down in the distance, you can get rid of all that recoil, and you can put a lot of shots downrange in rapid succession. Well, that is pretty much it for today's videos. Please like, comment, subscribe on my video, as I said earlier in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.